What up, my people? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving into Right People, Wrong Place by RM, and this is my second experience from anyone from the BTS group. I'm stoked to see what happens. Before we get into it all, if you are new here, I am diving into all that I can from BTS and the solo work, solo projects, just before the new album drops next week. I'm excited for all this. I started my K-pop journey about 6 months ago, on and off the first few months, and really have been taking it serious the past 4 or 5 weeks. And about 4 weeks in, I get a message saying, just so you know, BTS is dropping in a week, and I said, wow, I gotta speed up my timeline because the way I did everything with Blackpink worked out so well to where I was able to understand each of the girls, kind of their role within the group, but also just their goals and what they're aspiring to be. And I'd love to kind of have the same mentality with the BTS group prior to getting into their album next week, which means I got a lot of homework to do. With that being said, again, I'm doing no deep dives on credits, no research, no reading up on any of these projects, so I'm going in pretty much blind unless there's anything I knew prior. So yeah, on that note, I'm excited to get into this one, so let's see what RM's got. Alright, so that was the intro. Right people, wrong place. Before we get into nuts, I just want to say that me personally, I'm a big fan of when artists like to take a stylistic approach to an intro to an album, because it sets you up for saying, okay, what am I about to sit down and get into? Again, I'm going into this entirely blind, knowing basically nothing about BTS to start with, and barely anything about each of the individual guys. And so that was extremely experimental, but it reminds me of a bunch of different things. The first off, on sound selection, it's its own unique universe. It's live instrumentation, live drums, live snares and cymbals, but synthesizers moving around in the background, piercing from the left ear to the right ear, providing a unique tranquility to the song. And sonically, I don't know what direction we're gonna go in, but right away I was getting a little bit of alt indie grunge with the rap, and sound selection somewhere between Dijon and Pink Floyd, with guitars and other unique just choices, and the atmosphere with Pink Floyd being everything kind of just randomly chosen where it's going to be. But then you merge in the vocal tone at the end when you hear him start to sing a little bit. It was very reminiscent of Cudi in that you kind of can just get lost in the haze of his voice. So yeah, I don't want to speak on this too long. I want to get into the projects. I'm excited. But that, and the second thing is, when I listened to Ruby, the reason I was obsessed right away out the gate was she started with FKJ on that intro track, where it was like a moment just to highlight good music and just soul. I felt something similar on this.
I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you. I could make this right place for you. I could make it right. She a pro rider, rider. Must be an A1, gotta always throw a fucking slaughter when it come to love. She could be a damn fighter, fast gas slider. No one man could ever fight her. I go, man, 어찌 모든 걸 함께해. 어째 이제 네가 줄 수 있는 게 없는데. Freaky, you freaking me. Begging you, baby, please. 평생 같은 개소리. Love is for the freaks here. Pro rider, rider. Must be an A1, gotta always on that fucking cop talk when it come to money. He could be a damn fighter, fast gas slider. No a woman could stop him. I go nuts. 괴물이 된 꼴이. You look like your guts. 그저 껍데기뿐인 trust. Freaky, you freaking me. Wishing you in a creep. 사랑은 망해 반드시. Love is for the freaks. I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you. I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you. I could play a right chord for you. I could take you right to the moon. I could make you right place for you. I could make you right. Now lay back. You've never been so high. No, you're afraid of heights. I will close your eyes. Now lay back. You've never been so high. No, you're afraid of heights. Don't say it goodbye. 너 간뒤로 비로소 난 살아있어. 매일 밤이면 과거의 나에게 보내는 유서를 써. 위스키 한 잔이면 털어질 모든 기억. 믿지도 않은 신께 빌어. 네가 내 전부던 20대에서 벗어날 수 있도록 행복하길 바랄게. 진심이야 안 믿겠지만 참 즐겼던 관계. There's a stigma on my chest, it's called you. 함께했던 것조차 믿기질 않는 it was a fluke. And we could see the comments coming through. The monster hasn't been me. I beg you, baby, please, forever, ever wish you a true happiness. Damn.
Yeah, this dude's fucking different. That was nuts. Live video, it said. Let me know if any of these, I pulled up as much as I could, just trying to find the right music videos. If anything is the wrong version or the wrong lyric video, let me know in the comments down below. And also, as always, let me know insights that I may miss or perceive wrong. My immediate perception, though, this guy can do whatever the hell he wants. And by that, I mean, more times than not, people that are able to be successful in these types of niches of music where they just sound like nothing else, they sound like themselves, those people are fully well and capable of making very simple hit music that could stream billions of numbers, but it's too simple for them. Their mind doesn't want to work that way. And kind of what I perceived from what he was saying in the lyrics was this idea of finding the right version of himself. And let me know if I'm wrong, but people that are like that are trying to solve this puzzle of music, you're constantly pulling in new pieces, creating something in your own way. And to him, it's like, what direction is he supposed to go? Praying to a God you don't believe in, even though you do believe, because if you're going to pray to a God you don't believe in, you're still acknowledging there's something out there, but you don't believe that's what it is because you're always questioning things. I find those thoughts so fascinating, and it kind of just felt like a glimpse inside his brain of all the moving pieces. And then where you get to that section in the B-side of the song where he has the more melodic breakthrough, and it just changes, and there's guitars, and the riffs come in, and he's singing more. And you see, the proof of what I was saying in the beginning of this is that he can make any style of music. It's true. That's apparent from the talent on this. The question is, what does he want to make? And what does he feel has value not only to himself, but to his artistry and the brand he's building? Yeah, that was great. Next, we got Out of Love.
I'm just a pack of a cigarette. I'ma burn down the love and the hate, the right, the wrongs. Even the goddamn where I've been living it for my whole life. Smoking kills, I know it's my fucking business. You bitches, stop, don't talk shit. Ashes fall like the snow. I've been changing all the flow. Time to let go the past. The memories, the stacks of the truth. Diaries without priorities. Think I already killed myself out of the fucking fizz. Smoke, drink people, I know they stink. 다 한 번에 섞어버리고 I put them in the sink. 설거지는 안 해, cause it's my fucking script. 10몇 년 만에 이제야 다시 들린 내 creep. I don't belong here. 신은 죽어버리고 사랑은 묻어버려. 잡히너와 내가 믿는 진실은 다르게. 그래 널 원망하지 않아, 널 원망하지 않아. 사랑은 망하지 않아. Somebody kiss you, always shitting on him. Somebody kiss you like a dish, always hating on him. Somebody kiss you like a dish, I'ma kiss you, always shitting on him. Somebody kiss you, kiss you. All you strangers, you did think you can't please me. 본지면 다 됐다고 you do believe me. 난 익숙하지, I love it when you hate me. Don't kiss me, oh see me, don't need me, just eat me. Honesty's always a crime. Just tell me if you need a dime, but I can't give you my time. Can't waste you my goddamn time. You know you was a crime. You care for one body, can't fuck my mind.
Yeah, I mean, so far, it just sounds like this project, it's almost if it's just giving a look into somebody's mind. And how you want to perceive their thoughts is up to you. I mean, I really wonder so far what each and every one of your opinions are on what he's saying in the first few tracks, because I just feel like I have a bird's eye view into somebody else's thoughts. And we all process things differently. I think very fast. I speak very fast. So this is really slowing me down, because he's just trying to slow the world down and just think about the positives and negatives that go with everything. Everything has its counter effect. Everything has its opposite. Any good has its bad. With smoke, there's ashes. With high, you come down. All the different aspects of what he's saying. It's really brilliant. And I know a lot of you recommended this project coming off of John Cook, saying that I kept being like, I want to see artists push themselves and pursue different lanes. I'm excited to see where he fits into a group dynamic, but also where his older work lies too, because this is extremely experimental. And it's been great so far. Next, we got Domodachi. I think I pronounced that right.
Motherfuckers want a big role, motherfuckers need a damn patrol. I've been slaving for a kind of bullshit. EJ jumps and I chosen. All suckers wanna get it, take a sip, cause Johnny Bull mad up shit. All the suckers wanna hit it. I'ma lead you to the heaven, boot the pity. All my friends wanna get around it. Always all my friends wanna take another pose. Yeah, I'm out town with a bullshit. Get the fuck down, motherfucker, with a doing shit. No more goofing around, I won't cool shit. I'ma stay calm when they come with the new shit. cause your boots are more up with bullshit. 친구들은 more 내 주위 하도 shit. Yeah, I get fire when shouting. Let me go eight, get down with the party. Yeah, I'm knocked down, motherfucker, with the bullshit. Get the fuck down. Yeah, I'm 쳐들어가 bullshit.
Storytelling is brilliant.
Motherfuckers want a bigger grow. Motherfuckers wanna take control. All my friends crying in a row. You won't get it. Free soul, better come with it.
Look, step in the place and they yell, go figure. Watch, I'ma go all out for my hitter. I already told them I'm a gorilla. Sims and RM, man, it don't get bigger. Catch me in the back when my G's them. Greet them with respect when you see them. Run me up a check, I'ma need that. And give my Cody a stack, cause that's my dog, that's my homie. You and I know, aren't you phony? I set the tone, listen up closely. You know my name, but you do not know me. I've got my bros keys back till the end. You can't put one hand on my friend. We just here for a good time every day. Nay, son, I'm Chi Monte.
So I got a little bit of time left. All right, so that was Domodachi. Um, Let me look up what that means real quick. So it means friends or fake friends to a degree is what it was saying about this. Thanks, friends, but kind of in a sarcastic way. Yeah. Before I lose my train of thought, please let me know down in the comments a few different things. One, any insights on this body of work that I should understand after concluding it or at this point that you feel are most necessary, because again, I'm going in very blind to this, and I know I can already tell there's so much meaning that is going over my head because I'm not familiar with him as an artist and his story, which was my second point being what's his background, because that I'm super fascinated to learn. I always believe that artistry like this, it can't be just made. You can't just do this because you want to wake up and do it. Your story, who you are as a person, feeds into it. My best example from Western culture would be Dominic Fike with his family, his time in jail, his mom and his dad's background, what they were going through, not only from a financial standpoint with drugs and everything. That led him to be the man he is today and make the music he makes. And that's why he's very one of one. You can't fake his life. His music is his life. It's his reality. I'm getting that from this. Third being, typically with these albums, you'll see my workflow. I like to do an album and I like to do a tier list afterwards. I will not be doing a tier list for this because this is a body of work that is cohesive. I already don't know which I'd say is my favorite. By that I mean I don't know, if you take them all individually, how to compare these, because it's one cohesive piece of work. And pull any one song out, it doesn't deliver the same way. That's where I'm at with this. This has been gorgeous. The sound selection is unreal. The guy's clearly a genius. I believe some of you mentioned he's clearly one of the lead members behind the scenes for BTS. And as I said at the beginning, it makes perfect sense, because if you can make music this cinematic and moving, you can make any type of music. I'm really caught off guard so far. I'm glad this is the second one I'm listening to, because I'm getting a wide range. Next we got the Interlude.
It would have been better if I didn't know you. Cause every feeling I did feel is so true. I just hope you remember me. Last grave in your cemetery. I know you got the best of me. But you know what? I don't mind it at all.
Chords are so pretty in the left side. That's kind of right.
What goes around comes around. Yeah. It goes around. Comes around.
Yeah, again, it's a viewpoint from a different vantage point into somebody else's mind. And to make this style of art, you have to have bigger intentions than just making records. There has to be a deeper meaning within yourself to do it, because this is to a certain degree being done for himself, whether for peace and tranquility and ease of mind and ease of conscience, to experimentation, to finding that peace, to escaping reality. I don't know. I don't know his personality, his background. I don't want to assume to, but it's extremely unique. And what comes with that is it's a risk when you have a big platform taker. I'm sure just as many people who enjoy this also hypothetically don't. I mean, when we've seen artists take risks like that, sometimes it's perceived well, other times it doesn't work. But I get this. I understand exactly what he's going for, and it's working. I definitely am going to have to listen back to this project fully through with the feet up on the couch like you're supposed to be. This is not like at a desk sort of listen, because this is meant to be listened to in a very calming environment, not sitting up at a desk just ready to get to work. Probably great to do work to this, edit to this. But this is groin or growing. His visuals are fantastic too.
Yo, 세상에 재수 없는 세기가 많아. 어쩌라고 뭐 가던 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 부딪힐 것 같으면 난 더 세게 밟아. Just fuck it up, bitch. Every time you know I fuck it up, bitch. 이렇게 번번이 또 망치고 말아. 나 스님은 못돼. 타인의 말은 내게는 언제나 오해. 나도 fucking diploma. 이제 좀 살만하니 뭔 책임을 떠넘네. 내가 뭘 대표해. 나는 나만 대표해. 화병 나서 죽기 전에 할 말은 하자. 맘만 드는 놈한테 난 무조건 빵상. 무조건 빵상. 내가 뭘 하든 이제는 못 말려 방살. I see what I see. I be what I be. I'll set you free. Can tell me nothing, I'm so far. What it do, just come. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Your face, I'm like fuck it. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Don't care what you talk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. You walk like a dog. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Ass out of trunk. Ass out of trunk. Yo, 세상엔 재수 없는 새끼가 많아. 어쩌라고 뭐 가던 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 나는 더 세게 밟아. 그냥 더 세게 밟아. Yeah, I fuck it up. I fuck it up. 지금 오는 해롭지만 I suck it up. 이제는 거꾸로 더 절벽으로. 사냥형과 함께 어머니 속썩이러. 어쩌면은 법이로. 아니 그건 never know. 난 착하게 살 거야. 하지만은 you never know. 눈은 좀 깔아줘. 그러니 자극하지 말아줘. 친구가 되고 싶다면 그냥 술이나 좀 따라줘. Yeah. I see what I see. I be what I be. I'll set you free.
Sick visual. See, this is my perfect example of an artist, though, of why a lot of people these days argue that music is dying to a degree. Style of music we listen to, it's all forced. And I always talk to my dad on this, who grew up loving music. When he was a kid, if he wanted to become an artist, he had to perform, to catch somebody's attention, to get a label, to have any interest, to try and get a chance to make it onto the radio. And then even then, it was what did it do well for the radio. And nowadays, you can film through your phone, you can upload to a place like YouTube, and boom. He is showing you firsthand one outfit, 5 locations within a 4-block radius, realistically. And a beautiful music video is done, all with work that he likely did, obviously with high-grade equipment, but he doesn't need to do. And what he's sitting here saying is, don't judge me. You don't f***ing know me. I'm authentic. I'm real to who I am. I'm going to be who I want to be. I'm going to be me. And I'm going to show you the truth, which is you could be you too. It's just real. It's authentic. I've really enjoyed this so far. Extremely different from Jungkook. So I cannot wait to see how these worlds blend together. But again, to me, this just feels like an artist who's saying, 10 years into my journey, anybody can give their thoughts or insights on what they want me to be, and I don't care. This is what I want to do. I make music. That's how I spend my time. I don't need a lot of stuff. I don't need a lot of shit. I don't need a lot of this, that, whatever. Like I'm gonna find my peace and my tranquility, because we got 100 years on this earth. I'm gonna maximize mine, doing what I want to do with the people I want to do. You want to be friends? Bring some drinks. Don't ask for anything else. Don't try and get something out of it. Next up, we got Heaven. Make sure I got the track list open. Two more after this. Or 3 more.
You don't need to hide it. I know what you are. Higher. You do it every time. Yeah. Don't let me ignite it. You tryna rewind. Higher, but not for this time. I'm feeling so good here with me. Feeling so full here with me. Everything's untakeable. My pieces
By finding
are
himself.
unbreakable. Take my heaven for free. Your words and face don't kill me. You know you're not unlovable. I'm happy where the devils are.
Those fill out so well on the sides, contrasting his center main vocal. Or
So take my heaven, 'cause you went inside it. If that's your delight. Take my heaven. Oh, you ain't invited. Go grab your knife and watch me collapse. So take my heaven.
Alright, so that looks like that was heaven. And before we get into the next track, I really want to hear from you all more about him and what these songs realistically mean to him, because I know nothing about RM and his background. To me, that song stood out, and my perception is his heaven realistically is his music, and people want to take it and cut it up and change it and change him and just kind of contort him to be what they want, or for him to make other things, and he just wants to find himself within the music, which is this. And so I don't want to jump to the wrong conclusions on things, so I do want you all to tell me below sort of what's been addressed publicly, what we do know about the meaning. But right place, wrong person, to me, could sound like in this context, it's somebody who is finding themselves, knowing music is for them, this escape, their heaven, their world they're creating. But maybe the person who's been shaping it the past 10 years isn't who he's wanted to be, or who he necessarily at his core knows himself to be. Again, I don't know this also. I'm just trying to make inferences and trying to understand. To me, if I were putting myself in his shoes, I think a lot of us, we always chase tomorrow. We always put off who we want to be for another day because we're focused on making ends meet right now and who we are right now. But if you live that way, you'll always be chasing tomorrow and you'll never get there, and then you'll wake up 30 years down the line and say, shit, where'd the time go? So it's always better to get ahead of those things. To me, that kind of feels like what this album is doing, is it's starting to come to an understanding of who he is. That's how at least I'm taking it in. Sonically, there's nothing that needs to be said. It's beautiful. It's just very peaceful, very calming. An artist that like is nothing sound-wise like this, but just the atmosphere feels similar to me is I love putting on John Mayer at like 5 o'clock on a Sunday night, put on some soft lights and just clean up, get ready for the week. It's just peaceful. Just takes you to a different world. You just forget where you are for a little. That's my main takeaway from this so far. Is it's an escape, and it's gorgeous at that. But I believe we have 2 tracks left. This is Lost, and then we got Credits Roll, and then Come Back to Me.
Good evening. 좋은 저녁이에요.
Presenting his new solo single.
Lost.
저는 이 노래도 너무 좋아요.
그는 오늘 밤 우리 위해 공연해요. Performing for us tonight.
Give it up for RM.
It's very Tyler so far.
Goddamn lost. I've never been to club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before your goddamn girls. I never felt so fine before I hit the club. Hold up, damn now thank you, don't worry. 정신차려보니 어느새 나 통인 거래. 시간은 손살 14살 get 벌써 30. And I look up in the sky, it's a silver cloud, you hurry. Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the trunk. Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the trunk. Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the trunk. Dump it underground, pick it up, now let's go dump. Dump it underground shit. Dump it underground shit. 난 자꾸 넘어져 피가 흐르는 중. I get lost in the ground, but I'm bagging at you. I got them lost. Goddamn lost. I've never been to club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before your goddamn ghost. I never felt so fine before I hit the club. I got temptation. I got temptation. Every morning, every night, I always feel lifeless. And in the morning, I feel love, I hug it in excitement. Every morning, every night, I always feel excitement. When I feel lonely as fuck, I still lifeless. I'm never loving alone, gonna lightless. I'm goddamn lost. I never been to club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before your goddamn girls. I never felt so fine before I hit the club. I never felt so free before. I got temptation. I got temptation.
So peaceful.
I got temptation. I got temptation. I got temptation.
That was
Incredible.
Lost is out everywhere.
Give it up for RM.
I got temptation. I got temptation.
That's dope. I love when they give credit the right type of way. This is sick.
I got temptation. I got temptation. I got them.
Yeah, again, there's nothing really to be said on a project like this. It's brilliant. He's gifted. and he's doing what he wants to do in a way that's both catchy, enticing. From a visual standpoint, I love all the music videos, the story being told throughout all of them. Great skits, great production teams involved. Glad he gave credit the way they deserve there, because that one was probably a top two. I'd say that one and the one Domodachi, I believe. Domodachi. Those two are my favorite videos so far from a visual standpoint. And honestly, the one where he's alone in the one fit, kind of doing his own thing, just coasting around, because I like the simplicity of that. But a lot of sound design similar to me to Tyler, the Creator, and visually very similar aesthetic of just being lost, confused, figuring it all out. Honest. All right, let's get into Around the World in a Day.
Look around, say I love them all your life. Only time will sort it out. If it's right, if it's wrong, then I'll tell you. Only time will sort it out. Is it right, is it wrong? I can tell you that I've outgrown. Look around, say I love them all your lives. Only time will sort it out. Only time will sort it out.
That's pretty.
Let's start the parade. If it's about that side, only time will sort it out. Boom, 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 boom. Let's run the night. If it's their design, when the time will sort it out. Let's end masquerade. If it's by design, only time will sort it out. What's wrong is right. Yeah, it's our design, and we'll be watching. I see you laughing all around the town. I see you laughing all around and round. I see you laughing all around the town. I see you laughing all around.
Look around, jump around like I live that rough. Motherfuckers in the crowd, let my whip that's through. And that's around, let it tell you. I be acting like they heard you. I'm around in the club and I be stepping out like screw you. I just miss that. Sometimes I lose that shit, yeah. You hit me back a lot of times, I never did that. I can barely sleep, I got your ghost in my closet. If you want my body, that's some tears, give me the loot. This a loot shit. I'm gonna roll, you roll them up every time. I'm gonna ride till the end of love ain't better. I never mind cause I wanna do's dance better. I'm sick and tired of the digital trendsetters. No, I ain't cool, but I'm in the mood. All in fucking numb and everything is rude in the mood. I'm a bird loud, everything's getting rather loose. And I'm both cloud, and I'm down with you, let it loose. 내가 또 잠에 든다면 나를 좀 때려줘. 속이 좀 안 좋아 그래 그냥 좀 내려줘. 길을 잃고 난 뒤 경치가 더 beautiful. 내 꼴 마치고 발견되길 소원하는 분실물. 길을 잃은 우리들 we look so pitiful. 이제 아그 미소 띠며 지켜들어 충지로. Yeah, the past, the present, my past. They give it to you. 난 고장 난 내가 좋아 bitch. That's that shit.
Then I tell you, now what's wrong? Is it right, is it wrong? I can tell you that I've outgrown.
둘이 이렇게 멀어 엄청 멀어 여기 내가 어떻게 올라가?
아니 어떻게 나오는지 좀 궁금하긴 하다.
그냥 좀 서서 찍읍시다. 그냥 서서 찍자.
Yeah, that was Around the World in a Day. And before we get into the credit roll and the final song, this has just been brilliant. Artistically, he is so gifted. I mean, that song summed up in 2 words would be touch grass. Get outside, look around, live your life. Live. Digital trendsetters gotta go. You can comment on whatever you want, you can focus on whatever you want. You're not gonna learn until you step outside and get lost for a little. It'll figure itself out in time. It's beautiful. There's really not much to be said on this. I know reactions are supposed to add your own thoughts afterwards. You gotta sit with this one. You can't just I can't just jump into what I'm thinking exactly. This is credit roll.
When the credits roll, do you hang tight? Do you stay inside or go to live? I'm so grateful for everyone's
I was filming this in the
time.
last one.
Hope you all had such wonderful night. When the credits roll, do you hang tight? Do you stay inside or go to live? I'm so grateful for everyone's time. Hope you all had such wonderful night. When the credits roll, do you hang tight?
Again, brilliant. Like, I've referenced on a previous reaction before, I'm blanking on which one it was, but I mentioned my favorite outro of all time is Note to Self by J. Cole, because similarly, he ends that song with a 5-minute rant, just spouting off literal credits, saying, if you want to get up out of the movie theater, get up and leave, go do your thing, but this is my chance to say thank you for everyone that helped with the project. And in that reaction, I talk about how my dad and I listened to that on the drive to college, 13-hour ride, and by the end, my dad, who hates hip-hop, said, that dude is special, because it's just a character thing. You can't fake that. You can't make that up. Dude's a genius. There's no other way to put it. Let's come back to me now. Last song.
I told you I'm fine tonight, staying good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. Come back to me like you used to do. Be what you be. I will roll you to moon. I forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be that something in this say. Come back to me like you used to. Now I could see what a life is about. I told you I'm fine tonight, stay good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes.
Wow.
I see you come back to me.
Oh, it's cold.
about the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to pick. You don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be. Try not to be. There's something in this say. I told you I'm fine tonight. Staying good. Spring's always been here. Our sleeping at eyes.
Every detail was brilliant on this. This project as a whole, make sure there's nothing left at the end, because with one like this, you never know. So yeah, that was Right Place, Wrong Person, and I am gonna need to give that a few more listens to really feel like I even get half of it, because it is so spiritually deep and moving, sonically unique, that I know so much the messaging is going over my head, especially not knowing his background. But even with that being said, you don't have to know anything about him, his story, to just appreciate this as great art. It's brilliant. I'm really at a loss for words. This is why I started this channel, to discover new music for myself and hopefully platform more artists that are smaller like this in the future, who want to make this work, this style of work, but don't necessarily have the reach to do so. This is why award shows are dying these days, because art like this should be getting appreciated at the Grammys, not just songs that did 1 billion streams because they had the right PR in place or a moment built around them. Music like this is timeless, and it will last forever, and people will appreciate it for hundreds of years to come, because sonically it's beautiful, emotionally it's there, spiritually it's way more advanced than where most people are these days. I'm only more and more excited to dive not only into his catalog, but every member of the group's catalog now, knowing what range to expect, because Jungkook, JK's project was very experimental in different lanes, but also at the same time pop forward, where all of those sounds to a degree had mass appeal. And he took risks, but they all had potential for mass appeal. With the project like this, you kind of know there's a ceiling in terms of how much attention and likes and viewership you'll get, but he wasn't doing it for that reason. That's part of what makes it so special. I really don't have much else to say other than this was brilliant. Guy's a genius. But as always, I'm sure I missed a lot. I'd love for you all to let me know in the comments not only what I missed, but what to check out next. There is a chance I will have listened to it, whatever you comment for next by now, because I'm listening to a lot this week leading up to their album. Again, my goal, I know some people believe I should have more time to listen to their music before I get to the new album. I'm all about supporting people, so if they have a new project coming out after a hiatus, Let's help get it some Guinness records by me taking my time to review it and amplifying it. Obviously, they got 100 million plus people tuning in, so my viewership ain't gonna mean a lot. But I appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'd love your comments down below. Likes and follows are cool and all, but commentary, sharing your thoughts, sharing your insights, that's where conversation leads to growth. And that's the goal of my community here, is to develop a positive influence on a music space that is continuing to grow, but also recede in certain ways. With Spotify and the focus on streams, this is kind of a lost art. I don't want to see that happen. Let's continue to amplify this, continue to help it grow. This music video I just saw only had 25 million views. That's a lot, of course, but it's also crazy when, I mean, this channel has 80 million subscribers and not even every subscriber has watched it. That's the problem, people. Go touch some grass, and when you do, listen to this project. Go find that right place. Be that right person. And thank you again for tuning in. Peace.